Hi, this is Julie Mirandino, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the website. So let me share my screen and we'll get right to it. All right, this is myshibboleth.com. And on our first purple tab on the left is our profile. And on our profile is a place where we can add our information. We can add our weights. We can add our goals. We also can find down here our mobile application API key. So when you click on the API key, you will enter in your password and press generate new. And that's the API key that you'll need when you download the Shibboleth Journal app. Also, if you have a Fitbit, you can sync that here. Right now, Fitbit is the only exercise step counter that Shibboleth uses that does synchronize with our website and journal. Otherwise, as an iWatch Apple owner, I just enter in my miles and steps every day, but I'm journaling anyway, so I shouldn't have a problem doing that. Also, here's our chart of when we began and where we are today. So far, I'm at 33.5 pounds lost since my start date. Praise the name of the Lord. And as you'll see in my chart, it did not go straight down. You can see all my little journeys and ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs. But in general, it went down. So that's amazing. Our second tab is the daily doses and printable resources. On this tab, when you open it, you will see your silver membership, daily doses, and materials. There are 26 daily dose videos that you're going to watch. And at the very bottom of this page is where you can take the Phase 1 Foundation test to earn your badge. If you open up these daily doses, you'll find on those pages, of course, our amazing Travis and his daily doses. And then our downloadables are here on the side on every daily dose video. So you have your welcome kit that you received in your email. You have your Shibboleth at a glance that you also received in your welcome Let's Get Started email. It was just on the very, very bottom. And then you have your Phase 1 combinations, your 1-week journal if you prefer to journal on paper, your complete Phase 1 program, some grocery lists, the entire combinations on Shibboleth. So maybe like when you get into Phase 2, that would be your combinations, and some other downloadables that you can check out. The next tab in the, I guess you would call it mint green tab, is our journal. And this is very important to keep up with your foods and journal every day. You are going to, of course, pick what kind of day you're having. If you're going to have a perfect day, I like to call it in the morning when I get up. I like to call it, I'm going to have a perfect day. And I save that. And then underneath there is our meal journal. And also, if you'll notice these tabs on your meal journal, when you heart your favorite foods and recipes, they are here for you. And favorite meals are the ones that you've entered into your journal the most. And you'll see those there. So you're going to enter your meals, what you consumed. You're going to categorize it and add your time. And speaking of time, I like to put in what time I wake up and what time I go to bed. And of course, my motivation level. Now, this was my first day, so I had a motivation of 4 because maybe I was not too motivated to start a diet. But by the end of the week, I was at a 10, don't you worry. This is on my first day. Again, I wanted to show you my first day because I did enter in my weight and all of my measurements on this day. And that way I had a starting point of my measurements, and I can go back and do those, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever it is that you would like to do. You can weigh daily or weekly, whatever you'd like to do, but make sure you put it in your journal. Also, exercises. This is your mileage, and these are your steps. And if you have it synced to your Fitbit, it will generate there, but I just go on my Health app on my iPhone, with my iWatch and put in my mileage and my steps every night because, again, I'm journaling every day, so it shouldn't be an issue to put those in. Also on your journal are challenges. If you've accepted a challenge through Shibboleth, like a 21-day challenge or a WOW challenge, you'll find those here. And also, you can put your water here. So count your water every day. These are some of the Shibboleth supplementations. And then if you have any supplements that you take, you can click this button right here, My Supplements, and you can add it right here, you know, whatever it is, blah, 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 add. And then every day when you go to your journal, your specific supplements will be there. And then you can journal here, which is awesome. And then you can save it. So that's how we journal. And when you journal and you're picking whether you're having a perfect day or a holiday, you have a weekly timing chart. Your weekly timing chart shows you, and I'm going to go back to the first entry so you can see this, where the days that you weighed, the days that you measured, of course, your motivation level. And the first day I had a perfect day. The second day I had a perfect day. And then on the third day, I was in efficient fat burning. So that was awesome. And that's where we want to be, is burning, 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 burning. So in June, I'm also burning, burning, burning. But after the second, and I had lost kind of my initial 10% of my weight, I measured again here. And I can tell that I did because I have an M there. And then these 2 weeks, I only lost a pound or two. And I was a little frustrated. So I measured again on the 14th of June. And what I found was I had lost 6 inches. So that was amazing. And I was blown away by that and knew that I was burning fat and not muscle. And I was fitting in my clothes better. Everything was just working great. I love Shibboleth. Now on the 16th, I had a holiday. So I took off my mask, had a holiday. Then it took me 2 days to get back into efficient fat burning. Again, on the 23rd of June, this was Father's Day. I had a holiday, 2 days back into efficient fat burning. And then this day it was a wedding, and I had made a mini goal for myself to be 15 pounds less on that day since starting. And I had made 16. Yay. So I had really a hollow meal. I ate the cake at the wedding. The next tab, live classes, are any upcoming live broadcast would be listed here, and you can register for them, and you'll get reminders in the Zoom links. And you can also click on recently recorded, and the recently recorded ones will be there, and you can click on them and watch them. If there's something that you would like to watch, like a Walmart video or meal planning or how to find the weight loss meter or void replacements from the Shibboleth store, that's a really good one. Roundup with Jason about resilience. Just lots of great videos and ones that have recently been recorded. So you can click on those and watch those at your leisure. Now the next tab is our resources, recipes, and videos. And I'm going to go over a few of these for us today. I'm not going to go over them all because I think the most important ones, or the most important ones to me, were the approved food library. And the approved food library is where you're going to see categories here, all your categories 1 through 7, all the condiments that are approved in Shibboleth, creamers for your coffees, freebies, snacks, extras, meal replacement, perfect pairing items, which are items that are approved, but they don't fit in any specific combination. And that can be another class that we can do, but just wanted to show you that. And don't be afraid to click around in here. It's a lot of fun to look through. You can find frozen meals, cereals, soups, pizza, flours and breading, milk, salad dressing, beverages, all kinds of amazing things in here. And you can open up, let's say, for example, let's open up the category 2 fibrous carbs. They're all going to be listed here. But what you'd want to do in weight loss is set your weight loss meter to -3 to -1 so that you know the items that are going to be shown once you set this filter will be only the ones that are good for weight loss. Also, if you wanted, you know, to make them organic or non-GMO, you could click these filters and it would filter those out as well. But as you notice, these are all of our -1 to -3 category 2 fibrous carbs. And for example, let's just click on cabbage. It's in -3. And it tells us when we open it up what categories or food types it fits under. So it's a category 2 fibrous carb. It's a freebie, and it's also gluten-free. Approved portion is 1 cup. And then if you scroll down here, there's more descriptions here of how you can use cabbage in the Shibboleth lifestyle and how you can make them the different food types, or as a category 2 or as a freebie, or some items in Shibboleth actually fit under 3 and 4 different ways to use them. So it'll explain that a little bit more. Also underneath are linked recipes for that food item. I mean, look at this, there's a ton of them. Always look over here at your weight loss meter if you're in weight loss mode. And of course, then where to buy it. Basically every grocery store has cabbage, but for some of those super hard items to find, you can find that there. If this was your favorite food, you could press that little heart right there, and that's going to put it in the journal that I was telling you about on the journal tab, where your favorite foods, favorite recipes, and your favorite meals are. Now, the next thing to look for in the resources, recipes, and videos tab is the approved recipe library. So the approved recipe library, you can search by a item like chicken or crock pot or air fryer or meal replacement. I think you can do meal replacement. Haven't done that one yet. If you can't, sorry. But you also can search by type. So if you wanted, say, for example, a breakfast item, you would click on breakfast, of course, set your weight loss meter to -1 to -3. And then all of your breakfast items are listed here. Recipes are listed here that are Shibboleth approved. So if you wanted a cheese stuffed corn dog for breakfast, not going to judge. This is how you would make them. It's a -1 on the weight loss meter. And if this was one of your favorite recipes, again, you could heart it there and it'll show up on your journal. You'll see the ingredients that you can use to make that, directions, serving notes, which would include serving size, and then of course your category. And then again, it will also tell you how many you can have if you have one with a size salad, or if you can have 2, but you can read that there on all the recipes to see what the specifications are to make it Shibboleth approved. The next thing on the approved recipe library that I mentioned, which was to search in the recipe library. So maybe I'm just going to put in crock pot, and we can search for crock pot recipes. Now this pops up a little differently than the other list, but again, we want to set that weight loss meter to -1 to -3, and then here are your recipes that are -1s to -3. So we've got a crock pot black bean chicken chili, chicken and gravy, teriyaki chicken and vegetables, lots and lots of crock pot recipes. So again, you would just click on that, like crock pot buffalo chicken. I know a lot of people love this one. It's a -2. Again, you could heart it. And then this is how you make it. Super simple. 2 pounds of raw, boneless, skinless chicken breast, Frank's hot sauce, Hidden Valley Ranch dressing mix, ghee butter, and garlic. I mean, how easy is that? And it'll tell you to use your 1-hand rule for your portion, serve along with a category 2 vegetable for a -2 weight loss meter meal, or serve with a category 2 bread for a -1 weight loss meter meal. So that is amazing in itself. That sounds really good. And then another thing I'm going to show you guys on the resources, recipes, and videos tab, speaking of videos, is you can go to the videos and printable resources right here too. It's basically the same as that tab. Restaurant options. Now this one's a lot of fun because we all like to go out to eat. We might not eat out all the time, but we do have an opportunity every once in a while to go out. As you can see, all of our restaurants are listed over here and also here. But again, I like to do the weight loss meter. I'll go to a 0 to a -3 on a restaurant just because there might be more options that'll pop up. But for example, you have all Mexican restaurants. You can get the fajita meat. You can have an extra of a quarter cup of guac, a quarter cup of refried beans, salsa, or cheese dip. You can ask the restaurant to bring you sliced veggies to dip it in, which sounds really good. But let's say you wanted the 3 soft chicken tacos. Well, let's just make sure we click on that to see how to make it approved. Okay, and this could be it's a category 2 or a category 4, and condiments. So it has those included in 3 soft tacos. So to make that approved, you would want to bring your own tortillas. Remember your portion control, and if you have filling left over, just eat it with a fork. I think that's pretty cool. And you can add category 2 or 0-calorie condiments if you'd like. Additionally, in the restaurant options tab is the number 1 rule for restaurant dining. So let's say that your restaurant isn't listed here. Well, just go to that number 1 rule, which is any 1+2, 4+2, or 7+2 combination. You can click on that again, and there's your notes. So you would want to read that as to how to make that approved. So back to resources, recipes, and videos. Just a couple other things to show you. If you're interested in downloading the digital book on a Shibboleth lifestyle, in addition to watching the Daily Dose videos, you can do that there. You can make a grocery list here simply by clicking My Grocery List. Add a grocery list. You would put your date in it. So let's say on Saturday, I'm going to go to Ingles. I'm going to create that grocery list, and there it sits right there. So when I am on my approved food library and I look up category 4s for some reason, if I look up category 4, if my computer will catch up, there we go. If you see this little tab right here, it'll add it to your grocery list. So let's say you want an all natural uncured chicken hot dog. Okay, I'm going to add that to my grocery list, and you just pick the grocery list that you want, my Ingles grocery list, and you add it there. So that's how that happens. Also, when you're in your recipes, say for example, you want to make the most famous recipe right now, the cheeseburger pie. So we're looking up cheeseburger pie, which is a -2 on the weight loss meter. Yay. Look, I've already hearted it. Let's say that I know I have ground beef. I know I have an onion. I know I have the salt and pepper. Oh, I need to get the cheese. So I'm going to click on the cheese. I'm going to go add it to my grocery list right here. And I'm going to add it to my Ingles list. Boom. Got my grocery list going on. Love it, love it, love it. So when you want to find that grocery list, you go back to my grocery list, open it up, and there you go. Those are the 2 items in my grocery list that I need at Ingles on Saturday when I go. See, because I'm meal prepping and meal planning like that. So I need to have my list. Another thing that's great is the void replacements. Let's say that your favorite thing in the whole wide world are Reese's Cups. Well, do not eat that. Shibboleth has given us some void replacements that taste like Reese's Cups, so you can still have a perfect day. So you would click on that. Let's say, oh my gosh, you actually can have the Reese's sugar-free peanut butter cup miniatures, and you can have 5 of these as your snack, but understand that 20 grams of sugar alcohol is a lot, so they might make you gassy. Whoop. Better to have just 1. I love that they tell us that. That's so cool. You can have the Cocoa Right sugar-free peanut butter cup patties. I think you can get these. Well, I know you can get these at the Shibby Shop or online at the store. So again, it gives you some different information about that. If peanut butter patties or peanut butter Reese's are your favorite, there's your void replacement for that. Also in resources, recipes, and videos, there's, let's see, what else is there in there? Oh, the grocery store search. So if you wanted to search a grocery store like like Costco, you would pull up Costco, and down here underneath, it would tell you all of the items that Costco has that are Shibboleth approved. I mean, this is just amazing. I love this website. The next tab, the orange tab, is wall breakers and challenges. And wall breakers and challenges are, for example, our WOW challenge meals, or if you're in a group challenge, you can check out that group challenge here. But WOW challenges is where I found myself first. WOW challenges are war on weakness. You can lose up to 1 pound each day if you do these, but you have to be very specific and follow the plan exactly as it's written. And you can just check this out and look, my Halo Top ice cream challenge. Okay, that sounds amazing. Shrimp and watermelon challenge, cheese dip challenge. Hello. Tracy's avocado challenge. There's so many different challenges in here that are great. If you like biscuits and gravy, you can do that. Watana's lose weight with yogurt. Grab the gold bars. Those are great, available at the Shibboleth store. So just flip through here, read the descriptions. If you know there's something you love, like hemp bars, you could put the word hemp and search, and all of the WOW challenges with hemp will pop up, and you can take a look at those. So for example, if you want to do the hemp bar WOW, you'd open it up. You'd see what's required of that. Breakfast is 1/3 of a hemp bar. Lunch is 1/3 of a hemp bar. Dinner is fish and squash cooked in MCT oil. So no snacks, no freebies, 0-calorie beverages. Pay attention here to the condiments that you can use. No exercise required. You can have the supplements, any regimen that you desire, and there's no special instructions. If you decide you want to do this WOW challenge, you click on accept. If you did it today or want to do it today, you just accept, but you can change the calendar here and say, I'm like, okay, I want to do that on Monday. I would pick Monday and accept. And then we remember when we were in the journal tab, I showed you where the challenges were. So on that day, if you choose in the future, you'll see it listed there. And if you choose it on the day of in your journal, you'll see it listed there. And it will say, you know, hemp bar WOW. And a little box will be next to it that says uncompleted. And I think you have 48 hours to click that you completed it. So you just click on the incomplete box, a pop-up box opens, and you can say that you completed it or tap out if you did not do it. So you will get a Diet Devil for that. So make sure you do it. If you accept it, make sure you do it. Support tab. The support tab would just be a spot for you to insert your name, your email, your phone number. What do you need support with? Do you need a Mayday, a consultation request, client care, things of those nature? You know, do this little I'm not a robot thing and submit that. But you always can call. Up here at the top of the website is our home button. Our home button gives us some testimonies. It gives us our ticker of pounds lost, inches lost, miles walked. It gives us our prayer corner. Also underneath, you might want to look at frequently asked questions. This is where you can click to get your free one-on-one mentoring. You schedule that. It's a phone call, and they'll call you, and you can do meal planning. You're a beginner, all kinds of stuff that you can do with those. And our Shibboleth mentors are fabulous, and I highly recommend that you do that. You can locate a class here if you want to see if there is an online class being offered or an on-site class being offered, and what class that is. You can do that here. And there's body fat assessments, which are pretty cool. And then you just get right back down to your tabs that you can check. Click again to get you back to your My Shibboleth. Also, you can generate your own meals here. There is a meal plan that you can do either by having a one-on-one meal planning appointment with a mentor or doing it right here on the site. That's a great thing to do. Phase 1 badges. How many people we've had in Shibboleth land that have earned the Phase 1 badge? Oh my gosh, we're almost at 10,000. We need like a few more of you guys to take that Phase 1 test. So watch those daily doses and let's get to 10,000. Also at the top is the dashboard, which basically is your dashboard. You've got your daily dose videos here, your journal, initial measurements. You can go right to your weekly timing here, the food library here, the recipe library. It's just a different way to look at the website. Our restaurant library, live classes. If you have a May Day and you need a call, click there. Exercises, the badges that I've earned, so on and so on. And a meal calculator. This one's kind of cool. So you have your current weight and what your goal weight is. And if you press count, it'll tell you how many perfect meals you need to have to get to your goal weight, which is great. And now I'm almost there, so I'm excited. Also, look, here's some events. So on September 14th, on Saturday, they're going to have an advanced beginner class in Dalton. We could click here to see more. There's just so much stuff here on this website to help us out. The store is up here at the top. If you're not close by and you can't make it to the Dalton store or the Cartersville store, you can order online, and orders over $30 ship free right now. Plus, we get member discounts. I think it's, you can see here, if you're interested in the high protein hot chocolate canister, you're going to get a special member pricing. So that's awesome. You can search here by sections, t-shirts, gift certificates, snacks, freebies, cooking oils, so on and so on. The newest items, you can click there. The best sellers. Oh, I accidentally clicked that. The newest items, which I've heard of these oatmeal pies that I've heard are pretty awesome. But your best sellers, popular, your history, quick order, and then your shipping information. So that's the store. And this I kind of like too. It's the public tab. So this is like the public Shibboleth website. So if you click on that, you will get to eventually when my computer, so I'm having a little internet issues. Come on, come on. Okay, well, I guess it's not going to take me there. So anyway, there's that. And that is pretty much a short, quick tour of the website. I give these tours to most of my shibbies that have joined the planet with me, and that's the basic gist of it. We talk a little bit about the plan as well, and if they have specific question and answers, you can get that through your mentor one-on-ones with the Shibboleth, the real Shibboleth support team. I feel I'm a little more comfortable around the website, so I'm doing some of these videos, but it's an amazing tool. Make sure you click around back there and find things that can help you to be successful on Shibboleth. So have a perfect day and see you soon.